Why are you here? Told you not to click the link. Told you not to click the link. You may be too bullish after hearing what I have to say for the past 3 years, summarized in the past 2 weeks, stated in the voice of the community among many different ideals today. Welcome back to the show. How's it going, everyone? Oh, just another fine day out there. Just good. I'm glad you're here. Glad hopefully we still got some bulls in the community. Hopefully we still got some hexicans out there doing some great work. I'm excited for Vegas, actually. What is today? Sunday? That's right. Lose track of the days of the week. Trying to make sure this community, no expectations, but we like to talk about the good stuff happening in the ecosystem, and plenty of good stuff happening lately. If you haven't watched the last 10 live streams, you may have missed it, but don't worry. Tonight, you're gonna find out for at least like 30 minutes or so. Talk to the chat. I'll get into it. Got some fun stuff to talk about. Red Squirrel, number one. Not last. He is first. How's it going? Crypto AEO, how's it going? Welcome. Asking Red about Tetra. I would also like to see Tetra, automation, DeFi, all that fun stuff. I'd like to see it. In it for the tech. Love that. Hopefully we get some great launches this year on PulseChain as well. We already got a few in the last few months and a few that have been around since around the beginning, but certainly excited for 2025. Crypto Coffee in the chat. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thank you, sir. You do a ton for the community. And I told you before, inspirational for sure. And hopefully get to see you soon as well. Pulse Jiu-Jitsu, bring it on. Let's go. Heck yeah, let's do it. Hexagon Lost in Asia. Ultra bullish. Exponential gains. That's a great name. I like that name. That's a cool name. Exponential gains. You don't see names that, very often that are great play on words. Sometimes they're like, yeah, that's an okay one, but exponential gains makes me think of pumpamental. It's like a foundational piece like that. I like that. Here also RH555. Much love, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. That's right. It's Sunday. We're in the chat. We're on the stream. About to talk about some fun stuff. I'm excited. Chad of How Strong. If you were in Game of Thrones, your house may be winning and in a vigorously strength projection and high integrity way. Perhaps. Could work that way. Game of Thrones is not exactly the most the good guys don't always win in that show. Spoiler alert, but pretty interesting to see the different social dynamics. So, Rapid Unblocks, how's it going? Welcome. Super Hex. Also Super Hex win. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Hope to see you soon as well. Hopefully we're able to do an awesome stream last year. We're in Vegas. We did that DCC stream. That was just amazing. So hopefully we'll get some fraction of that again this year. Who knows? That'd be awesome to see. I'd be down for it. Bookidoo, how's it going? Welcome. Anyways, I'm going to get into the stuff. Again, no expectations. I'll get to all the content today. However, chat, I'm going to need your help. Twice today. I'm going to need it twice. But I'm going to need it especially right now. Do not want to waste any time. Somebody give me an answer to this question. What product will Richard Hart officially launch next year? It don't have to be the first three. It could fit in other category. If you tell me something other than the first three, I'm going to assume it's the other piece. I'm going to click that thing. We're going to see the poll. And we're going to talk about some fun stuff because, boy, do I have a link that people don't see very often that could give you some fun, interesting things to think about of what may be on the horizon. So, again, give me an answer and sneak preview of some of the other fun stuff here as well. If you've never seen this before, you probably haven't watched the 2 streams I did on it, nor Coffee's recent tweet, but it is awesome. It is awesome. A lot of great content to riff on. Here we go. Pookie Doo says exchange hopefully. That's an interesting one. Maybe even controversial. Does a DeFi first community want a centralized exchange? That's kind of like it's what I'm implying here through exchange. I mean, I imagine a lot of people's like, if it makes the price go up, well, let's do it. If it's Richard Hart, it'll probably be done right. Let's do it. That kind of thing. I get it. I get it as well. It could be interesting. So exchange is centralized exchange. One of those things a lot of people think necessary evil. A lot of people believe necessary for onboarding for the majority of people who don't know how to install an extension, browser extension to be their own bank. And a lot of people are totally against it. So 12% of the poll so far. If you haven't voted yet, feel free to do that. 50% of the comments on the poll, almost 500 votes, are going for wallet. I'm excited. I can see that. I've seen some comments too. Wallet with a privacy feature. I've seen that one. A wallet that, if there is another sacrifice phase, will ink be used to sacrifice for it? That's an interesting idea as well. We've already got community wallets and stuff too, but also we had community products for the meme coin launching stuff too. But Pump.tires came out as well. Is a community project, is an official project. Hard to say, but Richard definitely likes tweeting about it. And stablecoin, 31%. So you notice in this poll, I said officially launch next. So who knows what unofficial stuff there is too. There's all kinds of narratives floating around, especially around stablecoins and otherwise. Will the pieces come together for that at some point? A lot of people are interested in that narrative as well. And hey, if it makes the ecosystem more powerful and all these magical things happen, glory is achieved, I think it'll be, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how if and when the pieces come together for the other, other pieces that are already kind of out there, but maybe the capital and this stuff hasn't lined up yet. Who knows? Could never happen as well. But there's definitely a lot of speculation and a lot of speculators out there on these pieces, and some interesting. I don't know. There's more compelling narratives than others, but yeah. I mean, whether it's something that already exists or a new stablecoin backed by whatever it is, could be backed by ETHWell assets, could be backed by whatever core assets. I've heard too. There's pros and cons and trade-offs and stuff, all that as well. But all these things, they didn't come from thin air. They are more than just speculation community. I'll drop this in the chat as well. This is a post from 3 years ago. Yeah, around 3 years ago or so. Just looks like some, hey, here's a list of like maybe dev stuff that could happen, could not happen. Again, this is like way before PulseChain launch, all that stuff. I did a whole stream going through each one. But on the list, he does talk about, well, first of all, more bridges. At the time, thinking was BTC, BNB, BCH, all that. Talked about, could we have more EVM-based bridges? Could the official bridge be updated instead of just Ethereum? We have a drop down that's got other EVM-related ones or easy ones in that category. Just haven't, launched yet. That could be a thing. And there may be community efforts and stuff around that too. Uniswap V3 is on there. A lot of people asking for that. And I've talked about before and talked to people about the different fundamentals with V2. And again, the liquidity reduction, all the moves by big players in the space could be that piece coming together too, as far as demonstrating the fundamentals that V2 has as well. Maybe some advantages of that, especially on the liquidity side, Hart's law side, all that stuff. Maybe some advantages in the realm of fundamentals with V2. Again, we got PulseX V2 when V3 was could have been happening. I'm pretty sure V3, yeah, because we got community V3s and stuff too. There's this license thing. I'm not going to get into it, but sometimes you got to wait a period of time before you launch stuff for commercial use, I guess. Stablecoin from my exchange I'm making. So, I'm not sure who wrote this list. Was it Richard? Was it Devs? Was it otherwise? But stablecoin from my exchange I'm making. Again, this is not new stuff. This is about 3 years old. Again, 2021 this came out. But boy, exciting stuff there. So stablecoin exchange, is wallet on here? Yeah, wallet replace MetaMask. Stuff that has been discussed before. Will it happen? We do not know, but I'm very interested to find out. A space rocket to Mars, privacy token wallet. Hopefully not. Yeah, it's always people voicing their opinions in different ways. Ink for sacrifice. Again, we've heard about that. I don't know. Does it need to be a sacrifice? Will there be a sacrifice? Probably would have to be some compelling reasons behind a sacrifice for a wallet. I just think if it just did some stuff to benefit the ecosystem, other than being a huge gateway to get on, that could be cool too. Like privacy, I think I saw some comment around being able to like a privacy feature for sending tokens. Like, I don't know if it's something around, like Tornado Cash built into a wallet. I don't know. Let me know if you've seen privacy features like that built into wallets, at least for EVM networks. That'd be interesting too. But there's some pretty cool stuff that can happen. Yeah, wallet privacy function. So I like that. Real quick too, I just finished up this playlist updated playlist. So I've had this, for the last couple of years or so. Produced this playlist of onboarding videos. Short link is tinyurl.com/onboardpls. That'll take you to the playlist. I added a few recent ones that I've been posting also on Twitter as well. And yeah, this is what I send people. I send people to go realdefi.com. I send them to go pulse.com. Of course, pulsechain.com as well. But here's some new made in 2025 videos around creating wallets, connected PulseChain, buying PLS, bridging the PulseChain, Binance, like how to buy Hex and bridging PulseChain, buying Hex, staking, all that stuff as well. Again, people use Binance, and again, it's appeal to people who are already in, who may be using centralized exchanges and otherwise. How to bridge ETH and buy tokens on PulseChain, how to bridge USDC to PulseChain, all these videos. So what are these? 3-minute videos, 3, 4, 1 minute, 2 minute. Again, all the other ones pretty relevant work as well. A lot of these are 2023 made, not too old. Ton of stuff, how to do all the things. So that's this is one that I share with a lot of people, and hopefully again takes you from soup to nuts, everything you need to know. Get on PulseChain. So feel free to share that out. People looking for videos onboarding. Sure, there's a lot of great onboarding videos out there as well. This is just one on the channel. So putting in the work, trying to get stuff done. While I'm talking to chat, second other awesome piece I want to go over. Again, try not to get too bullish. Again, you clicked on the link, came here, or you just got notification on the channel. Otherwise, I guess I made an assumption that you were looking at the tweet I just made before it went live, which is just, I just wanted to say, hey, don't click on this link unless you want to be bullish on PulseChain. Go ahead, give me an answer for this one as well. I'm going to scroll, talk to chat. If I don't have an answer by the time I get to the bottom, I'm not going to be disappointed, but I may start playing elevator music. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to scroll up, hug y'all for a minute, and then we're going to get back into it. But this one should be fun too. And let me know, if you're king for a day on PulseChain, what would you do? Any of these things? None of these things? Some of these suck? Maybe. Based on your, incentives or position or otherwise, but let me know. It's pretty good. Pretty interesting ideas on that as well. Carrie Reed, how's it going? Let's go. Need positive vibes. That's, I don't know any other way to be. Even when things are red, and even when we're in a bear market, even when we've been in a bear market, again, even when, drama left and right, I think there's plenty of things to be excited about. I think keep an eye on the ball. That's what I try to do. Not perfect, but I try. Exchange, hopefully. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, Richard Hart, centralized exchange. And we got RH Museum. When museum dev. I want to get to the museum. I want to, see that type of stuff too. Give me a reason. Visit Europe and go to awesome Hex Museum. See some white paper. We're the closest thing we have to white paper in a glass case. Maybe some Louis Vuitton. Throw that in there as well. Logan Paul taking selfies. All the stuff that could come from having physical places to interact with the community and the stuff that we're about. Where's the blockchain live? Answer that question as well. Wallet? Yeah, I wouldn't mind wallet. I wouldn't mind. I mean, again, a lot of people, love it or hate it, pump.tires, but boy, that volume, that competing with some other chains that have, done successfully attracted people to come, gamble again. I like healthier games myself, but PulseChain, it's a city, it's a country, it's a place where people get to choose what they want to participate in, and hopefully we just all get the maddest games. Love to see Wall and stablecoin. We could see that. Where's the diamond NFT? Yeah, the 5.5. Yep. What in the world? Bear with me, chat, or having a computer issue. What's going on? One sec. Chad, if you can still hear me, sorry, I'm having a computer issue. I don't know why. Jeez, weird. Sorry about that. Very strange. Just computer just screen went off. I can't log back in for a second. Weird. Anyway, we're back. So wallet 5555 NFT. That's something else I heard Richard may have plans for as well. I'd like to see that. I don't know if he's taking possession of the diamond or not as well. But yeah, that'd be cool. Lucky 33, welcome. Eighth exchange, PulseX. Yeah, I think he's talking about centralized exchange. New question, what's a T-share? Yeah, so I mean, there's a ton of explainers on this stuff, but if you, let me share my screen back again. T-share, trillion shares, basically your share of the yield pool for Hex. Longer pays better, bigger pays better. So you can get more T-shares. That's the name of the game for staking, for your yield. And you can calculate if you go to hexcalc.net. you can calculate your ability. I wonder if they got the updated. Yeah, so t-shirt rate at 41,167. So if we just type in 41,167 and we do 1 days, that should be around 1 t-share. And then let's see. And that would yield, let's see, effective hex. Yeah, so the payouts went way down recently. It used to be, 6 or 7 hex per t-share. Now it's 1.878. If you go to apex.win/charts, you can see the big dramatic drop. Change the monetary policy. Big well staked a ton of hex, which lowered t-shirt payout. Some people like it, some people don't like it. And you can see, we're getting around 6, almost 8. Wow, 7, 8 hex per t-share. And now we're getting about 2, 1.5 to 2. So yeah. So even if you threw 365 days, still, I mean, you got to go. So if you go 5,555, 2%, that takes you up to, even 5,555 gets you around 6.5%. Looks like. Wow, amazing. I mean, the ROI though, when you get the you get different bonuses. So that there's the bonuses part too, but the APY, wow. Actually, I'm not even sure that if that's, I guess that's the correct calculation. Anyways, play with it. If you're interested in staking stuff, you can check it out. But just type in. If you go to GoRealDeFi.com, navigation, go down to, I used to have the hex link too. If you go to Hex Scout where it says buy crypto, there's a bunch of stuff there. I got a hex playlist on the channel, but I think if you just go to onboarding, which is the same list I went to over here. I think there is I think I added the, here we go. Yeah, so Crypto Hex Explained, they did a what is hex unveiling the power of t-shirts video. And there's like another cracking t-shirts code. So yeah, I'd recommend checking those out. So if you're interested. Anyways, going down, where's the green candles? I hope they're imminent. Who knows, but I hope they're imminent. Control Alt Delete. Yeah, I was trying not to do that. I did not want to lose the stream. Luckily I came back. I mean, I would have came back and it would have been fine, but I prefer not to do that. Yeah, we hear you. Yeah, I thought you could hear, but yeah, it's just weird issues from time to time. Anyways, let me move on. Yeah, chat. I still don't see it. Did I miss it? Give me an answer. Did I miss the answer? What would you do? Keep lowering inflation, new farms, burn core coins, or something else? Let me know. Quick call. Cody Polly, 87, 3-year, 41 t-shirts coming out April, 2-year, 35 t-shirt coming out, 15-year wedding anniversary, September 2012. Let's go. Awesome, man. Awesome. May you have the maddest of gains. Hopefully everyone's staking hex and buying it and hodling and all that stuff gets super rewarded. So come on. This is the interactive. There we go. Thank you, Lucky33. Burn. All right. See the results. It seems like people want the burn to happen. Feel the burn. So 50% burn coins. Everyone else looking for new farms, which may or may not have higher inflation. We'll see, because the ink keeps getting slashed. It's been slashed like 3 times or so. Keep lowering inflation. Some people think that's a good idea. And then everything else. So let's see. Stake ETH, buy with payouts, make us all work. I hope we don't have to wait 4 years for any wells to buy PLS and go up. That appears to signify burning. Staking enable for core coins. So actually, I mean, there is a way to So staking, for example, you can stake as a validator for PLS. So there's, you could technically do, it's not like it's not like you go to PulseChain.com and stake your PulseChain there and get rewards like you do with Hex. But with PulseChain, you have validator. I'm talking about just the, there's all kinds of community projects with stuff to do with these coins and stuff too. But officially, you have validator for PLS. I got all kinds of validator stuff. Go Real DeFi, click validators. There's a ton of material there, navigation validators on that. And then PulseX. So with PulseX, it's good. That buy and burn though, that buy and burn. Don't forget about the buy and burn. So there's PulseX. There's the farms, which give, just a fraction of what they used to give as far as putting them somewhere and earning yield and stuff on it. Same thing with Ink. There's other places, community projects and stuff where you can get yield for PulseX and Ink and for PLS and stuff too. So check those out if you're interested. I've had some of them on the show before as well. Some single side staking stuff and otherwise, again, adjust things to your risk profile, what you prefer, your level, what you want to put in, all that stuff. Not giving any advice there. Rug the entire ecosystem, extract value through the bridge and buy XMR. XMR is Monero, by the way. Funny enough, I think the coins, I think I did a poll on this too. Like, what was Richard's coins that he talked favorably about over time, even before Hex and PulseChain? So Byteball, which is now Obyte. There was, other than Bitcoin, of course. Didn't he have the guy on from Z Classic? I can't remember. I don't know if he liked it or had a bag or if he just, I can't remember on that. Yeah, don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. And then what's the other one? And Monero. Monero was the one that I think he talked about for privacy and stuff, since Bitcoin didn't have it. Brendan Dildogano on EHEX, bring it to parity or beyond. It will signal all the ETH bros, which is best to ground ETH. Interesting, point there about Hex on ETH being marketing for PulseChain, and Hex in general. So not an invalid point there. Everyone's like, if you wish everything just came to PulseChain, or you want to support both hexes or whatever, there's all kinds of points you can make back and forth. But yeah, the marketing aspect, I've heard that one talked about before. Pre-more green candles on PLS creating FOMO. If whales, OA or otherwise, started just boom, 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 like around this time last year, started getting those just clips of what it was like. What were those clips? Were they million? Were they $1 million? I can't remember. It was like 20K, 50K, 100K. I can't remember what the clips were. I covered it last year though, but had some buying, some buying from last year as well. Why wouldn't that happen again? Why wouldn't that happen again this year? I don't know. I haven't heard a compelling case saying it wouldn't happen again. So who knows? It might be interesting. Definitely last year created some, I don't know if I'd say FOMO, but it didn't hurt. It didn't seem, at least the short term. And from COM, and then COM is something you can mint from your Hex stakes. And then I'm on this cycle. Hex will be recognized for what it is, a better Bitcoin store value. Certainly hope so. Would implement PulseX v3 and single side staking for PulseX, with the most OA position being used for rewards. Will we see single side staking on the on PulseX? Maybe. Richard's talked about it a little bit before. Usually on the generously, maybe it'll happen in the future, and not generously. I don't think you like the idea as being the most productive way of assets, but who knows? Again, I think there's all kinds of features that upgrades and stuff PulseX could have, and maybe already there in the testnet, just waiting to be released on the new versions of the app. So that'd be cool. Like we've got new features. We've got plenty of new features in the last few months, just not the big ones like people are hoping for single side staking. And I'd like to see like bridge integration, like PulseChain bridge integration, More bridge options and stuff like that too. That'd be pretty cool. Let it burn. A lot of people like to burn. Every the killer wells. We'll see. I mean, do we have more benevolent wells? Do it then wells extracting? We'll see what if everyone's like, we can make a lot of money if we help price go up. Will the help price go up in general? Will we will Godwell make some moves and stuff too? We'll see. Everyone can do whatever they want with their money. That's my stance. So if they have coins and they extract value and lead the ecosystem, then they have every right to do so. Do I want that to happen? No. I want to see some buying. I want to see some price go up and sustainably type stuff too. Limit orders, yeah, this is something we also haven't seen on PulseX as well. So we'll see. Enact an unpredictability schedule of the SAC funds and OA movements. Okay, so like deploying the SAC funds, like unpredictability schedule to make it where people can't time it and the buying and selling could be. Make T-Cash pools a part of it. I'm not sure what T-Cash pools are. Add KYC GPS for a live streaming function to pump.tires. Not okay. After $1 hex increase, ink rewards for hex stable pairs. Yeah, I mean, at what point will the rewards go back up? I mean, some of it, I'm not sure the percentage, but I think a lot of it's been staked 5.555. So hex yield may be down for a while. We'll see. I know there's some 30-day rolling stakes going on right now as well. That's probably but it may be stabilized for a while as far as that goes. And maybe it can't go up to, I don't know. I see the projections. Can it go back up to 8 hex per T-share? Or will it, or at most, can it go up to like 5? I don't know. And then, but the ink can be, it can go, it looks pretty flexible as far as that goes. There's just, I guess contract calls to turn that up or down. Railgun extension for PulseX. What is Railgun? Chat, explain Railgun to me for a minute. I've heard of it. I just can't remember why it would be good for PulseX, but it was a pretty interesting list. We got PEG beta, so whole system gain gains. Yeah, that's one of the big narratives on PulseChain. We'll see. Got by some community coins here as well. 9mm, great. Definitely the V3, at least used to be the premier V3 DEX 9mm. A lot of great community DEXs on PulseChain. Since I was staking for PulseX, a lot of great builders out. Shout out to all the builders. The classic meme from what was this movie? I want to say The Office. It's not The Office. Office Space. There you go. Just scrolling, and there's a lot of comments. This one definitely got people thinking and here as well. Pay for Etherscan. Maybe we get a new block explorer sometime. We'll see. Do not touch nothing. Hand the crown back ASP and the only one worthy of wearing it. I'm okay with that too. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Get to the chat. I'm gonna wrap up here in a minute. But it's always a fun one to talk about these and a lot of stuff. What can we see coming? What can we anticipate this year? What will happen this year? I think a lot of cool stuff will happen this year. I don't see any. I'll say it like this. I think it's unreasonable that a lot of cool stuff won't happen this year for PulseChain. We won't see new upgrades. I think it's unreasonable to think. Like I wouldn't think that. I try to be reasonable. So pretty cool. Can't get to everyone, but late night RHMax. Yeah, a little bit. Not too late my time, but getting later. Definitely gonna have a break after this. Hi community, is it live streaming now? Yes, we are back, Daniel. Thanks for sorry about the delay. We're back. Final house payment. Oh, is this something that you're saying king for a day you get a final house payment or something you want to do with your mad gains? That'd be great as well. Help friends, help family, be the best version of yourself. All that seems like amazing plans for anyone out there interested in doing so. Start a youth charity, help kids without parents. All great. I'm excited. That is one of the under talked about things with wealth creation and getting rich in crypto. It doesn't have to be all about Lambos. It doesn't have to be all about just, partying and do all that stuff. All that stuff can be fun. There's a season for it. Everyone can choose what they want to do, with their wealth and all that stuff too. But I'm very excited to see, especially in our community, there's a lot of great people out there, what they can do once they, have the money to do so. And money, all the saying, money doesn't make you happy. It's definitely it definitely can help put you in a position to do a lot of good in the world, be a force for good in the world. That's what Richard stands for. That's what he's talked about. That's where, through all the stuff, the outreach marketing, everything else, one thing is he's maintained consistent. It's basically, doing great things and, longevity research, everything else. So I'm excited for that and see what our community can do. Once we're collectively less broke, according to the pride chart. So I'll say that. Number go up. It's been a long 5 years. I don't know if it's been quite 5 years, but definitely. PulseChain launched 2 years ago, right? We're in 2025, almost 2 years, a year and a half. Top of the bull. I mean, a lot of it's cyclical too. Again, this is, you could say, oh, well, other coins have been popping off. Why are we yet? Again, nobody knows. When ready, it will. Hopefully, who knows? I mean, again, we're all just placing bets here, right? But 4-year cycle, I think that's part of it too. But I'm just glad. Again, look back, PulseChain launched, and it's pretty cool. So there's that. Can anyone tell me about the court hearing? I would follow Nuclear Herbs. So follow this guy. Pretty regular updates on anything significant coming out. Nuclear Herbs, awesome. I did a stream a few weeks ago with him and Zenith. So we had some updates on there as well. So check that out. That's probably the latest. And then he's got he did a post recently about, the RH case, whether I have a dismissal or SEC dismiss. So check that out as well. All right. I think I'm going to wrap up there. Everyone, hope you're having a great weekend. Have a great rest of one. That's all I got for you. And all those things could be next for PulseChain. Let me know what you want in the comments and stuff too. Other than price go up, we all want price go up. I know that. But what do you want to see? What new features? What new products? What do you think Richard's going to launch? All that stuff. All those things could be next. But what do you think's next? Let me know. Again, that's all I got for you tonight. Have a great rest of your weekend. Scivive and 5555. We are out.